This motorhome is the Hobby Optima on tour. You can see it's got a alcove, to use the German word, cab over, a bed up the top. It's going to cost 80,520 euros, 7 meters long, 233 wide, and its highest point is 320. This vehicle has bunk beds and it has this alcove, as I just mentioned, and this will sleep. I suppose you could even sleep 7 in it, to be quite honest. So starting at the front here, huge alcove. It's a very nice. For those of you wanting in a cab over, this I think is it's very well done, and it's the far down there, the left hand side. You can see you've got 230 volts and 2 USBs, so you can charge your phone up at night. Of course, it does also come with a net, which is meant to stop you falling out of bed, and there's a ladder up to the top. This vehicle here is on a Citroen, as you can see, and I'll talk a bit more about that in a while. This will actually come up. I'm not going to take the ladder off, but that'll go up to give you more space, headroom up front. When you see a rear-facing bench as well as the forward-facing, it's probably because the rear-facing bench will turn into a bed using the front-facing part as well. So this will all go down to make an extra bed in here, so you can sleep 6 then. So when I said 7, I was sort of considering the use of this as well. It's got 6 seat belts. I'd also point this out as well. I think that's coming out. Got 12 volts and 2 USBs there as well. Now this, I think, shows a bit of quality from Hobby, putting in USBs. This is something which people really want, and it doesn't really cost the manufacturer much time to do, because it's electrical supply anyway. Then it's just a little bit extra work to do it. We've got a television up there. Bit of I don't see where else you could put a television, really. Two people sitting where I'm sort of standing now can watch it, maybe sitting on the bench behind me. Coming to the back, rear kitchen with lots of space. Rear kitchens do tend to have a lot of space. And there we have access into the part of the garage, a front garage, shall we say. Now, let's go into the washroom. Bright washroom. It's got 2 drainage holes. It's got internally a sliding door, which beats that of having a curtain. At least I think it does. I'm not certain absolutely. Sliding door is heavier, but it's easier. It's nice. It doesn't stick to your body. Anyway, good. So you can see me in the shower. Got all this space above me, and I cut myself shaving again today, I see. But what happened today was, though, I was just making some food, and I was doing some jalapenos, and then for some reason I touched my eye. I don't know if I touched my eye after washing my hands, but you touch your eye after doing something, and I couldn't see, so I had to shave myself and the eyes closed. Mind you, I probably cut myself anyway if I had my eyes open. Now, one thing I do have to say is, if you've got 6 people in a vehicle, then bear in mind that the toilet and the water cassette's still the same size, and the water tank is the same size as most vehicles which are carrying 2 people in them. So in view of that, do consider what the consequences are likely to be. You're gonna need to be looking for water and trying to get rid of the contents of your toilet cassette all the time. Hobby is a quality brand for 6 people, in my opinion. I mean, there are other brands which do these people sleepers. Just made that word up. But this one, of course, Hobby costs more. It costs significantly more. But really, I think that the initial outlay is made is recuperated, but it's the amount of things that need to be fixed in some of these cheaper brands. So you get something like this, and at least it's in good. It'll stay in good condition. Which brings me on to the subject of USBs again. If currently the USB is the standard, but will it remain the standard? I've got a feeling it mightn't be. But if you think differently, do say. And if anybody's got a sort of experience in this industry, for something that might replace the USB, I don't know what's going to replace the USB, but bear in mind, this vehicle here, I'd hope that this vehicle's still on the road in 30 or 40 years time. But will the USB be still around then? That's why I sometimes think it's better to put 12 volt. Because, I mean, you get a converter costs, what, a couple of euros if that. So, anyway, it's just an idea. I mean, just throwing that one out. Okay, these beds at the back will can be taken out if necessary, particularly the one below. That'll give a bigger garage. So it's great to have a garage this size. See, obviously at the moment you can easily get a couple of bikes in there from through the door, but putting them down there, that would be well, yeah, you can certainly get 2 bikes in there, but this, I think, might have to come out. It does come out here. Just lift it up to demonstrate. It comes out very, very easily. Right, the maximum permissible of the rear garage, 150 kilos, and on no account should the permissible rear axle load be exceeded. That's what it says there. And that is a good bit of advice. So, thanks for watching. That's the Optima on tour. Yeah, and I have done lots of videos from here at Dusseldorf Caravan Salon. You can see this vehicle in many previous incarnations, and should you find a used one, which is what I suggest people do first, then you might want to look at my video from the year, the year of the used one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.